As a college student, especially if you're pursuing finance or accounting, you may be confused between two degrees, MBA or CA. And as someone who's pursued both CA and then MBA, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the differences between those two degrees and which one is the right one for you. So are you ready? Watch on. Hi my friends, my name is Mehar and I'm here as your career coach and mentor to help you accelerate your career. Today I will be talking about a highly requested video, that is the difference between an MBA and a CA. So in today's video I will be covering two things. What are these degrees? Who are they for? What are the key differences between them? And how do you actually decide? Okay, that's a little more than two things, but you know what I mean. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about what are these degrees. What is an MBA degree and what is a chartered accountancy or CA degree? An MBA degree is a more holistic way of learning how a business operates together, how the different functions of a business operate with each other and work together. How does the HR team work with the finance team? How does the business make a business plan and strategize for the future? What are the marketing tools they need to use to reach those revenue goals? So all in all, you understand the company's management and administration. Whereas a CA degree is a little bit more specialized in the finance domain. If you're interested in accounting, finances, taxes, this is the degree that lays a solid foundation for you. A CA degree is definitely more than just a BCom or a BBA because it is very specialized and in-depth. So I consider both these degrees to be a master's degree, an MBA as well as a CA degree. Both these degrees for you can open up a large variety of options, whether it's starting your own business, whether it's joining a particular industry, or being known as a subject matter expert. But now let's talk about what are the key differences between these two degrees. First and foremost is the cost. Depending upon where you want to pursue your MBA degree from, the cost can vary. But MBA courses definitely cost more than the CA course. If you're planning to study an MBA degree from India, it can cost you anything between 3 to 25 lakhs or maybe even more. But if you're planning to go abroad, it can cost you up to 2 crores, depending upon the institution and the country you're applying to. Whereas a CA degree, since it's by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, is quite subsidized. The study material along with the application fees wouldn't cost you more than a few lakhs, but it would be a lot more if you're deciding to take tuitions and extra classes from private tutors. But the institute's costs are quite reasonable. Now let's talk about the time it takes to complete these degrees. An MBA is usually done in India within 2 years. It's a 2-year degree. Some programs are a little bit more accelerated and you may be able to complete them in 1 year. But maximum within 2 years you should be done. Whereas a CA course takes a lot longer. The CA degree has a 3-year articleship training as well, which is when you're actually working with an organization along with studying. And that is with an accounting firm for a period of 3 years. So a CA degree can take anything between 4 to 6 years or even more. It took me 6 years to complete my degree because I got stuck in the final stage. So you can't predict how long it will take because you may get stuck at one stage of exams and you'll have to keep giving the exams again and again. So it's all on the individual how long they take to clear the exams. So therefore, with the CA degree, there is no surety as to when you will be able to complete it. Yes, if you work hard with a lot of discipline and consistency, you will be able to crack it in the first attempt, but that's not the case all the time. Now let's talk about the job opportunities after these two degrees. As an MBA, you will get the exposure to a lot of industries unless you're doing a specialized MBA, which I have talked about in one of my previous videos that you can check out here. You will be able to join as a marketing, finance or HR manager. As a CA graduate, you will get in-depth knowledge in the financial world. Typically, CAs hold positions such as auditors, tax consultants or financial analysts. But this is just the majority. A lot of CAs do end up becoming entrepreneurs and running their own CA firms as well. Let's talk about the difficulty of these two courses. Now, depending upon where you're doing your MBA from, it can vary. An MBA degree is definitely more practical than a CA degree. A CA degree is a lot of self-study, sitting by your desk and studying for hours at a stretch because you need that discipline. The syllabus is very, very vast. So it's more of a theoretical sit on your desk kind of degree. But yes, you're also going into the office to do some work. So you're getting that practical exposure as well. An MBA degree, again, depending upon where you're doing it from, would be a lot more practical. You will have group assignments, projects, presentations, field trips, company visits. All these things in an MBA degree. It definitely has a more practical approach to it. It makes you think about what the business is going through and find solutions to the problems. So it's a lot of case study based material. In terms of theoretical difficulty, yes, CA is tougher. Let's talk about the reputation of these two degrees. The number of CAs in our country is definitely less because people know how difficult it is to get and attain this degree. Not everybody who starts CA ends up qualifying. An MBA normally now is considered as every second person having this degree. Therefore, if you want to stand out as an MBA graduate, it is very important to expose yourself to real life practical experience before you go in for your MBA. so that by the time you graduate with an MBA degree, you already have that experience on your CV. That is the number one advice I give to my students in my one-on-one mentoring sessions. If you're interested, you can sign up through the link below. If you're finding this video useful, please do hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends so that I am able to help more young professionals like you. Now let's talk about the skills and knowledge gained. Like I said, the MBA degree is a very practical degree. Lots of case studies, lots of group assignments, project work, field trips, working with real entrepreneurs and founders, and internship opportunities. Because you're learning how to communicate and present in class, you're also able to develop your leadership skills, your communication skills, your teamwork skills. It gives you a broad understanding of the business world and what is going on in the markets today. A CA course, on the other hand, also gives you exposure to those things because you are learning all that in your articleship period. Therefore, I always advise my students never ever to do a dummy articleship, because if you do a fake articleship, you will not be able to learn those skills that a CA is expected to have. But yes, the coursework of the CA course is in such a way that you will get a deep understanding about the financial statements, reporting, and financial management. You will also get exposure to working with top stakeholders of companies because you will be consulting with them during your articleship period. As someone who has done both these degrees, I feel both of them play an equal role in shaping the career that I have today. Without the CA degree, I wouldn't be as hardworking and dedicated. With my MBA degree, I got exposure and was able to develop my confidence and apply the knowledge that I had already learned. And since I had done my MBA abroad, I got to work with people from all over the world and step out of my comfort zone. Because in the CA degree, I was mostly sitting at home and studying from home. Other than going to the office, I was mostly by myself, sitting on a desk for 15 hours at a stretch and just studying. There's no one degree better than the other, my friends. It all depends on what your long-term career goal is. There is no right or wrong here. Do what is the best for you. Don't jump into CA because everybody is telling you to do it. Don't do MBA because everyone around you seems to be doing it. Please remember, both these degrees require a lot of determination and a lot of effort from your end. So decide well. I hope this was useful for you. If you want me to make a comparison between any other two degrees, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. I'll be back soon with another video, but until then, keep figuring out what you want to do in your life and working hard towards your goals. I hope to see you soon. Bye.